We now have a very important short contribution from the Branch Secretary of Unison at Queen Mary University in London, who has been victimised by management and threatened with dismissal, and that's for fighting against cuts in the university. So I'm going to now introduce Vik Chechi.
Comrades, brothers and sisters, 6 months ago I was elected Unison Branch Secretary at Queen Mary University London. What had previously been a dormant branch for 5 years, actually 5 years where our branch went without one single meeting, an opportunity for members to engage with the conditions that they work in. After those 5 long years, I was elected Branch Secretary, and what we see in those 6 months is management pushed back. We've seen an active fighting union branch that's formalised a no redundancy policy that forces management into a position where we say you must set a needs budget, where those running public services should take the example of working class representatives such as the Poplar councillors and the Liverpool city councillors. What we've seen also is protests, lobbies against 100 redundancies that are planned by the university. All of this has seen workers in our university gaining confidence to take on restructuring, redundancies, bullying and victimisation by the management class, to take the issues of the workplace into their own hands. In fact, the Director of HR actually said to me, in all my 35 years, I've never received so much correspondence, so many complaints about one trade union rep, which I take as a compliment. However, on October the 18th, the same Director of HR, Chris Pearson, pulled me to one side for announcing my immediate suspension with view for dismissal. That's a view for dismissal even before investigation has occurred, and a suspension put forward by my line manager, who I actually, as a union rep, had put a collective grievance against him for bullying. That same manager has now suspended me with a view to sack me. Clear trade union victimisation and allegations that refer to malicious, threatening, inappropriate complaints to management on behalf of union members. I'm a union rep, that's my job. If you find it inappropriate, if you find it threatening, that's not my problem. These men show the need for representatives that follow the interests of the working class that have elected them. A point that must be heeded, not only by trade unions, but of the Labour Party, to follow the marvellous example of the Poplar councillors and the Liverpool city councillors that refused to implement cuts, and those jailed not for paying their poll tax. It was our party, the Socialist Party, that played a magnificent role in organising the struggles in Liverpool and off the poll tax. And it's our party that continues to provide a programme, complete with tactics, strategy, that brings confidence into rank and file workers to reach the conclusion that gain for our class can only be gained through struggle, and that a sellout is akin to betrayal of our class. A fight must be waged and fought to not only force the leadership of our unions and our so-called political parties to stand alongside workers, and if not to stand aside, but to ultimately deliver the social transformation of society to one of the millions and not the millionaires. Solidarity.